Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Vicki Brewster and this is Better Off Living. I've been spending a lot of time in the kitchen lately, so I wanted to share a few tips with you to help you guys out, and maybe you know some of the tips, maybe you don't, but I hope this will help you.
Okay, so I'm going to give you a tip on cleaning your cheese grater. Now, some of the grades are bigger grades that you can clean with a sponge, but these smaller grades, they will take your sponge right apart. So what I do, now I'm showing you this cheese grater. I had grated some cheese and I'm taking a toothbrush and putting some detergent on it and cleaning it that way. Now this cheese grater I don't use anymore because it has paint on it, and you'll notice that the paint's going to come right off of this thing. So I don't recommend using a painted cheese grater, but I wanted to show you how simple this was. So now all you have to do is rinse it right off and it is done.
Okay, so I have this big log of Amish butter, and here's the big log, and I'm cutting the butter into big chunks like this. Taking wax paper, taking slices, and I can even use this as wax paper too, but I'm going to show you this. A little slice of that. Wrap it up. Now you have your own separate sticks of butter. What I'm doing is putting them in this Ziploc bag, and I put the sticker right on the Ziploc bag. And stick them in, and then I'm freezing this. And I can take a section out at a time to thaw out and use, so we can have a whole bunch of butter.
I wanted to show you how I stored my spices. Since I don't have a spice rack and I have them in the cupboard, I put my tall round spices in this round Lazy Susan so I can fit more in it. And then in front of it I have the round short spices so it doesn't block my view. Above that I have my square spices, and I put that in a square container that I can pull out and look at. It's really handy to have. I really wish I had a video of this, but at least I have a picture. So I made some eggplant, and what I did is ahead of time I made a whole bunch of pan-fried eggplant, just the eggplant, and I put them in the freezer. I layered them with wax paper in between it and put them in the plastic bags, just kind of like what I did with the butter. And then anytime I wanted to cook it, I took out as many as I was going to use, put it in the oven at 400 degrees until they were crispy, and then I put the sauce and cheese on it and broiled it a little bit to melt and brown the cheese. It came out crispy and delicious. Okay guys, so this is a great tip for your stove top. I've washed this and I'm showing you that I'm trying to scratch off something that's been on there forever and it has not come off. Then I have some more stains from some cooking, some greasy, sticky mess that I had on the stove top. Now I've had to scrape and scrub this before, and this is a trick that I learned that's really handy. When you sprinkle the baking soda over the top of the stove, it's going to absorb a lot of the oils, and somehow it breaks down all of it. So I'm taking a paper towel to it now just to spread it out just slightly, kind of like flouring a table for when you're cooking some dough or whatever. And I'm just going to leave this alone after I put a dishcloth on top. So what they tell you to do is get it real wet with warm water and lay it out on the stove and leave it for 30 minutes and come back to it and take it right off and it'll be clean. So I'm showing you if it works or not, and I found out it did. Now this, I just wanted to make sure the whole thing was wet, just to give it a little bit of dampness, and when it's fully dry, well, it's not going to be fully dry, but when it's been sitting for a while and a lot of it dries up, it's going to clear up. Now look, did you see how that towel had stains on it? It soaked right up into the towel. So now I just wipe it down and it is completely clean.
Thank you again for watching. So remember, if you like this, put a thumbs up and like it for me, please. Share it with people that you think it might be helpful for. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel, I'm Better Off Living, and leave some comments and let me know what you want to see on this show. Okay, thank you. Bye.